The cold is finally gone. Well, I've been waiting for someone like you to come along. I was going down a road so dark and full of demons, I lost my ground. My heart was stuck in hibernating, stuck in the ice where there's no feeling.
Hello, and welcome again to the Social Wizard of One Polish. Here, we try to polish your wisdom and inspire your lives by bringing out to you the best of the social topics out there. This time we thought that we all should give insight into redefining the modern women. The society keeps on changing, which is why you should change. Consider this change to bring out to you the best of yourself in 2020, despite the pandemic hit. The video is for those of you young women out there who aspire big and do not want to settle on a compromise in life. Having said so, let's start with today's hotshot topic. We wish to cover the same in 6 points, so stay tuned. Number 1. Self-reliant. The start of a new decade comes to bring a change in the meaning of femininity and beauty. And we are still seeing a trend in the showcasing of more women of masculinity, which should not be the case, for what is required is the individual identity self-created. To be very clear, self-reliant here means that women, even at a younger age, should be taught of how to make a living instead of the old stereotype belief of homemaking. Although the same is important, however, priority is always defined. Defining priority means that we need to consider the same as a subject of immense importance. Show up, help your sister, daughter, mother, niece to grow up and become self-reliant. For the independence is not always the freedom to become at par with your male counterparts, but to be in a race of becoming financial and mentally independent. No early marriage pressure, no housekeeping, no house parenting, job, so on and so forth. We took this point first because the success of this point takes you to the next step. Redefining your beauty. What does the phrase actually mean? First impressions always last. Beauty here implies the combination of physical looks and smart habits. Reading and writing is important. Also, don't end up thinking that raising your beauty leads to Gucci or some other high expensive handbag that is what you think is a precursor. Rather, think of looking smart and attractive by imbibing habits and setting yourself class apart. Dress yourself by learning word of intellect and learning the talking skills. For what we say, flirt always requires some smartness. Setting yourself apart by also what is called a smart look instead of a neo-rich, traditional shabby rich culture. Class and elegance is never out of fashion. Having said fashion, our next point somehow relates to this one. Have a look at it following. Number 3. Smart apparel. Here, smartness is emphasized. Smart here does not mean expensive clothing. However, the perfect tailored clothes and well-maintained body will suffice. Maintaining proper hygiene is of the utmost importance. Once you are into the habit of looking classy, be sure to see the radical changes that are opened to you by the people around. Also, being a woman gives you a biological edge of beauty over and above the male counterparts. Tailoring a well-suited garment gives you a perfect fitting and the look necessary to leave a profound and an elegant look. Number 4. Education. Well, another important part of this video. Though you aspire for rapid growth in your 20s, be sure that your grades are not affected. For as we always believe, education is the only thing in your life that can change your life forever and beyond your imagination. As this opens up the door for the opportunities in your life, you will have much more in your basket of opportunities as compared to the others of your age. At the least, what you could do is get a basic degree that improves your skills on something that you're passionate about. Let others be blown off by your dazzling degree. Number 5. Practicality. Another important aspect is being practical. Reaction and response are the stimulus to any action, and the way a woman responds to this should be classy. She should be the one who understands and know what to respond to the male ego. Also, men are not your enemies. You just have to figure a way out to deal with them. Every day, a woman shall find herself in a situation where she must be confident enough to deal with the frustration. Number 6. Successful. This means that a woman nowadays think of being successful And if you have a financially strong husband, you are not successful. Rather, he is successful. You are just a part of his success. We may sound a bit offensive, but this is a reality. Try to become successful in at least one skill that you think is important to you. Be a good chef, be a good musician, or at least a good listener or designer. You may also be an entrepreneur. So girls, this entirely depends upon you. To conclude, to all the sisters, mothers, friends, and women community worldwide, as a part of the society, we think that it is our duty to raise this issue, and also it is the duty of one watching the video to let other women become aware of her rights and tell her loud and clear that she is important to herself. Or when she realizes this, we are almost done. Raise your voice by sharing the idea, as this will help women grow and the channel as well. Fasten the seatbelts and find your passion in a way, pick that up and start to make a difference. On this positive note, we think that this Sunday is a well-spent Sunday. Be sure to like the video and subscribe the channel and stay tuned for further polishing video.